did this in our module today. Okay. Are you seeing now my screen, Edward?
Very well.
All right.
90-day
So
challenge.
we just finished with goal setting and planning, which is one of the most important part of the process, right? And let me repeat that this particular step, planning, all right, is your own space because you're the one who will create it. You will be the one to implement it. Your upline is there to help you and assist you, but it's about you. It's about you setting the directions of your business, especially in to know it, right? And when you put in your plan and goals into action, you have to be relentless and unstoppable. So I would like to repeat that again. You have to be relentless. You need to be unstoppable, meaning nobody should ever stop you from fulfilling your goals. And that will only happen, and that will only, you will arrive into that level of commitment if you know your why you are here, right? So part of the planning and goal setting, all right, is for you to identify your deepest whys, right? And put it into action. That would be your driving force to continue going, to keep going. And I would like to put this in front of everybody, the 90-day challenge. You want to have a life-changing activity in network marketing, in to know it business. This is the most profound life-changing activity that you can engage yourself, the 90-day challenge. Have you noticed that from the beginning, we've been trying to introduce to you a goal setting for the next 90 days, right? And even our um, one of the features of our compensation plan, the team driver bonus, right? You may notice that it is a 3 months period, right? Because 90 days is one of the most powerful and most potent time frame in network marketing building activity that you can employ to explode your network. So I'm challenging everybody here to challenge yourself and not anybody else. It's about you. It's about us. It is about ourselves. If you're really serious making a difference in this space, give it to yourself. You owe it to yourself. But I'm telling you, 90-day challenge is not easy. It's not easy at all. But are you willing to pay the price? Okay, are you willing to pay the price? Is your why, have you identified now your deepest why in this space? Have you identified already the reason why are you doing this? Because if you don't know it at this point in time, then I will not suggest that you do this. It will be very hard for you. You have to anchor everything. You have to master, the courage. You have to master, concentrate everything within you, all right, to be able to participate, to challenge yourself. Okay, let me share with you the concept of 90-day challenge. And I'm challenging everybody right now to do this. You need to master the courage because this needs sacrifices. It will require more of your time, and it will require a lot of actions on your end. Thank you very much, yeah, for the comment, right? 90-day challenge. So let me continue. Okay. This 90-day challenge is dedicated to creating sustained momentum to launch your To Know It business. So treat this 90-day challenge as if you're just starting your To Know It business, all right? But if you want to put your To Know It business to the next level, then you must consider doing 90-day challenge. This is about one huge burst of energy, and you taper back to develop and sustain your organization. During this time, we are dedicated to creating leaders in the process, meaning if you challenge yourself in the 90-day challenge, along the way, without you knowing, without you uh, really intentionally uh, would like to build your leaders, but along the way, you will be developing your dedicated leaders in the process. You will learn and grow together as a team. All right, team means together everyone achieves more, right? Because in 90-day challenge, you need to have a team with you for you to be able to execute this. This burst of energy comes from massive action. So this is not, laziness is not part of this. You cannot challenge yourself within 90 days if you're lazy or if you're lacking the energy and you cannot put a massive action into it. Why? Because this is non-stop exposures and sharing To Know It products and opportunity with everyone who will listen. And you will follow up with everyone exposed to your products and business, because people generally don't make decision the first time, but rather the second, third time exposures and follow up. So there will be many follow-ups in this particular period of time. So challenge yourself. You want to achieve success within a short period of time. So this 90-day challenge will surely change your life. So it's a choice between doing this business for, let's say, 5 years time, right? You steadily build it up all the way to 5 years, to 6 years, to 10 years. It's up to you, right? So you will have a long period of time of challenges and struggles, or you have a choice. Take the 90-day challenge. And it requires you bursts of energy and massive actions for the next 90 days. Non-stop exposures of sharing To Know It products, meaning you will do everything to execute this 90-day challenge. No ifs, no buts. There's no reasons, only results. So I think this will be the most profound concept that you will hear from us here. Take the 90-day challenge. Challenge yourself. And it is connected to your plans and goals that we just discussed a while ago. It has a direct and profound connection to your goals and plans, this 90-day challenge. But the concept is this: there should be bursts of energy. And you need to prepare for this. You cannot do it just the following day, decide on it. No, you need to do certain things for you to be able to execute this. Okay, ask yourself, what are you willing to do for your business to grow and for you to change your life? After you've made your details in the 90-day challenge, you will see why massive action for a short time frame will always win. All right? The name of the game in the 90-day challenge is speed. There's a myth that is, spreading in the networking space. Slow and steady will never produce. All right, slow and steady wins the race. That's the myth. That's the concept that a lot of people are, into. But in reality, slow and steady will never produce. For example, take a plane taxiing down the runway. It needs to be 100% for a short time to get off the ground before the runway ends. Because if the plane does not, do it 100%, he will not take off, meaning the plane will not take off. Running the plane at 20% will never get it off the ground, right? So you need to have, in network marketing, it applies to, mastering all the efforts, right? And all the time that you have to keep it going, to propel it to a new level. So that's myth number one. Slow and steady wins the race. So it's not true. Okay. If you take it slow and steady, it may or may not ever get off the ground. But if you have a burst of energy and work it really hard for a short amount of time, it could change your life. So that's the beauty of 90-day challenge. Only 90 days, right? All you have is 90 days to make the difference in your life, to change your life forever. Myth number two, just don't quit. Eventually, you'll make all kinds of money. In network marketing, it's not true. By not quitting or just going to all the conferences and trainings, right? And events will never be enough to make the money or have the financial freedom that you desire. At some point, you'll need to learn and implement what you've been taught. Of course, training is very important, like this one, right? But unless you put it into action, you implement what you learn, it will never give you the financial freedom that you desire. Okay. 90-day challenge, right? There's a saying, success loves speed. Okay? Success loves speed. So what we're saying here is this. Let's compare. Recruit 20 in 30 days, meaning sponsor IBOs in 30 days compared to 20 sponsored or 20 IBOs in 30 months. So that's the comparison that we're about to discuss here. So 90 days means three sets of 30 days, right? First month, 30 days, second month, 30 days, third month, 30 days, altogether 90 days. Every month, the challenge is for you to sponsor 20 IBOs in 30 days for 3 consecutive months. You do that or you do the other part, other thing. 20 IBOs in 30 months. So let's see the statistics, right? For bringing in new people on board in 30 days in the 90-day challenge. Okay? 20 in 30 days. What will happen? This is based on real statistics in network marketing industry. In 30 days, 12 will actually do something immediately. Get customers and maybe recruit. 8 will disappear. All right? Your 20 will only be left with 12. Okay? 8 in 90 days are going to look like leaders and continue to work, learn, and grow. So you have 8 who are potential leaders in your 90 days. 4 in 12 months, in 1 year, out of 20 will continue to show up and grow. This will be the 80% of you work with. All right? So only 4. And 2 in 5 years will be left, will produce and become top earners. 6-figure earners are the ones who do the 30-day burst and 90-day game plan. So this is the real statistics in executing the 90-day challenge. Out of 20, in 5 years' time, you will have two top earners in your organization. All right? But in the first 90 days, you will have eight who's going to like leaders. All right? And you have four in 12 months who's going to show up and grow their network. So that's how it goes in this plan. Okay, let's see the other side. 20 in 20 months. 20 brought on board in 20 months, right? 8 will do something in the very beginning. 1 to 12, 1 in 12 months of dedication, 0 left in 5 years. So that's the other statistics. If you do 20 IBOs in 20 months, meaning every month you'll have one IBO. In 5 years, or even less than 5 years' time, you were left with 0. Your business will go nowhere. And this is slow and steady, right? So decide whether this is something you feel is worth your time and efforts. What is your story? You'll need to determine your why, as I was saying a while ago, how this 90-day challenge is going to change your life. Start by saying, now this is the time. I've done all that I can to get the results I'm looking for. I've not done all that I can do to get the results I'm looking for. Right? So be honest with yourself and say, I want and deserve more. Of course. You deserve more. You want more and you deserve more. And I'm now dedicated and ready to do what it takes to change my life, using to know it as the vehicle to achieve my dreams. So you change your narrative. If for the longest time you've been in this business and nothing is really happening, it's not really taking off, now it's time for you to challenge yourself. Do the 90-day challenge. And apply what we've learned a while ago about goal setting and planning. You want to change your life, you want to have results that you've been dreaming of for the longest time. You want your goals to be achieved, right? For me, if you want to be intelligent in this business and smart, I don't care to experience all the hardship and sacrifices for the next 3 months. And the result will change my life forever, right? I don't care. Than to take me years to achieve my goals. And what is sad that can happen is that you've been 2 years, 3 years, 4 years, 5 years, 6 years, and nothing happens. And that would be very sad, because wasted time is just wasting your life. So I want you to really understand this concept, because I'm very much really, concerned about the profession that you chose. If this is really what you want, and you really believe that this is your vehicle to achieve your goals, then be relentless, be unstoppable, challenge yourself. And we will teach you how to do it, all right? Like for example, this every Friday training, you just need to be on board and, listen and apply what you've learned, and invite your downlines to be part of the university, right? So it makes your work simpler and easier, because you don't need to do the training. We will do the training for you. The university will do the training for you. The university will teach how the system works. All you have to do is attend and invite your downlines to be part of this. Okay, so if you decided to do this, all right, you have to have a pre-launch preparation. I'm telling you, this is not easy. This is hard, but the rewards are tremendous and life-changing. So when you start your 90-day challenge, you need to have preparation, okay? Number one, training, preparing, and get focused. So attend the training religiously. Don't skip. Finish the 3 levels training of IBO University. If you need to repeat it again, so be it. You have nothing to lose but everything to gain. So that's part of your preparation. You need to be trained, you need to be prepared, right? So it's like in boxing, right? Before a fight, the boxers, the world-class boxers are, given enough time to prepare for their bout, right? In the same manner, in the 90-day challenge, you need to prepare yourself because this is something that you've not done in your networking life. And personally, when I learned this, I'm doing this twice a year in my organization. But if you can do this every quarterly, whoa, that would be more powerful. But of course, it will require a lot from you. So when you learn this, then time will come that it will, motivate you to do this twice a year because this is really impactful. This will significantly grow your network. So what else you will do? Negotiate with your family. Talk to your spouse, talk to your kids. During the time that I'm doing this, I need to talk to my wife because she needs to understand what I'm going to do. Because there will be many times that I'll be out of the house. I'll be traveling with my co-leaders, go to different places in the Philippines to build our network, sleep in different places, right? I need to talk to her because if I don't get the support of my wife, then it's really hard for me to continue to keep going on my 90-day challenge. Then I need to speak also to my daughter, to my sons. They need to understand that their father would be out in the field because I'm going to do my 90-day challenge. They need to understand why I'm doing this. So there should be a serious talk with the family for you to be able to start this. But if you're really, really serious and you want to make a life-changing shift in your to know it business, you will do this. Then number 3, eliminate distractions. Clear schedules of unnecessary activities and delegate, right? Doesn't need for you to be the person doing it. If you can delegate it because you need to have your time focused on your 90-day challenge. You have to eliminate distractions. Then building fresh list of contacts. Use your memory booster. This is really, really important, I'm telling you. If you don't have your prospect list, the list of your contacts, it will be very impossible for you to execute your 90-day challenge. You have to have that list. Use the memory booster, right? Strategizing and sharpening skills for inviting techniques. You have to develop and build your inviting skill because that's one of the most frequent thing that you will do. You keep inviting to our Zoom meeting. You keep inviting to your home meetings. You keep inviting to office trainings, right? Office presentations because we have offices in Nigeria, right? So building and developing your inviting skill is very, very important. That's part of your preparation. Then practice, practice, practice. If you need to write it down, create your own spiel, how to invite. Now it's easier compared before because most of the people prefer uh, to be invited online, right? Role playing and learn as we grow. So if you're not yet, familiar and skillful in presenting your business, present first with your upline. And this is what uh, we've taught on the um, 30-day plan, right? So I've discussed the 30-day plan in our past training. It's part of the activities that needs to be learned in the 30-day plan. So this is the preparation stage. These are the activities that you need to do prior to you launching your 90-day challenge. So this is what will happen. This is the picture, but there can be some changes into it. Depends on the level of your activities, right? First month, first 10 days, this is what you'll do. Contacting, inviting, and presenting as possible, as many things as you can. All right? 100% effort. You have to be full-time, 16 hours per day. If you're a full-time, right? If you're a part-time, 8 hours per day. Weekend off, it's your day off. Can you do that? It's really not easy. As full-timers, 16 hours per day, right? So it's really hard because you only have how many? 8 hours left to sleep, right? So this includes travel, right? Eating and, dining and meeting with your downlines and other stuff. This is 6 days activity. Take 1 day off to refocus, then get back in the field again. Drive time, travel time, work, lunch breaks, make phone calls, inviting to events, inviting to IBO presentation every week, twice a week, Wednesday and Friday for the training. Then you have, let's say, a Tuesday for the uh, IBO presentation. Do that continuously. Invite as many people as you can. Be relentless, be unstoppable. Do everything you can to achieve this. No excuses. Then you'll have your evenings and weekends activities or meeting, right? All out massive action. Become best friends with your cell phone. All right. Use your cell phone. That will be your best friend because that will be your recruiting tool. Your cell phones, right? It can be calls. It can be through Facebook. You're chatting with your prospects, right? Utilize tools to get the job done. So we have tools with us to help us build our business. Then use social media. Facebook, Viber, Skype calls, conference calls, bridge days, live events, power hours. Then enroll to Tunawit University. Don't forget that. That will be your charging time. You charge yourself every now and then, attend trainings. And there's something here that I have not discussed yet, have not taught yet, power hours. So how can you do that? I'm doing this in my team. Power hours is your appointment setting hours. I have a workshop where I teach my downlines before how to do actual invitation through their phones. They will use their list in their phones, then they will call as many people as they can in 1 hour. And it produces results. You can do that as well. So that's your first month, right? So it's really heavy in activity, right? So it's not something that you're just doing things in your comfort zone. This is something you need to get out of your comfort zone. The harder it becomes to you in fulfilling this to achieve your goals, the closer you are to achieving your goals. The harder it becomes, the sweeter it becomes. All right. For second 10 days, that's the first 10 days, right? This is the first 10 days. Second 10 days is some presenting, mostly follow-up period, follow-up, second, third exposures, question answered by your prospect, right? On your third 10 days, same thing, right? So it's a repeated process. On your second month or your month two, same with previous month, but we'll need to continue to add new contacts to existing contact list, meaning you have to have your active prospect list. It should not be a dead prospect list. How does a prospect list becomes dead? If you're not adding into it, if you used up all the lists in your prospect list and you're not able to add on it, it becomes a dead list, right? You don't want that to happen. And same thing on your month tree, you have to continue add new contacts in your contact list. In our training, in our first training, several trainings in the past, this is where the prospect list comes in, uh, the 150 priority list, right? That's the prospect list. That's our template. We said before that it needs to be an active list. An active list means you add 3 persons every day to your contact list. 3 names in your contact list every day. And how can you do that? We thought that you need to, share your business opportunity in Facebook or social media, share your products in social media, in Facebook, in any social media accounts that you have, share it every day to at least 3 persons. And you add also 3 persons every day to your contact list. Then your contact list becomes an active contact list or active prospect list. So that's the crucial part of this 90-day challenge. You have to have your constantly active prospect list. Easy or not? I know it's not easy. And this is where massive action comes in. So how will you do this? Okay, I've shared with you the activities that needs to be done in your 90 days activity. 20 new IBOs every month for the next 90 days. 20 on your first 30 days, 20 on your second month, and 30 on your and 20 on your third month. So a total of 60 IBOs in 90 days. This is something that you have not done in the past. But it can be done, I'm telling you. If your desire is so massive and your commitment level is so high, everything is possible. It starts from your desire, from your mind, right? Okay. So ask yourself, are you ready to take the 90-day challenge? Or you need more time to do it? You can size it up depending on the level of commitment that you have at this point in time. And depending on your desire to achieve a life-changing activity and plans in your network marketing life, in your to know it business. Question is, are you going to do it? Right? So I know that it's somehow not easy. Others would take it as something, insane. But it's been done before. So it can be done again. So you want crazy results, you need to act and take massive actions. All right, so that's all for now, my fellow IBOs. I hope that you learned a lot in these sessions today. So let me have some review questions, and I need your feedback on this. So let me check if you've been following all throughout, right? So Edward, please help me in this. So I will post some of the questions here and let them answer it. All right, first question. What is the difference between plan and goal? Anybody would like to participate?
Yeah, please, if you have the answer, just do a raise of hand. You will be unmuted and allowed to answer the question. Thank you. Okay, a hand is up. Chine.